Hello, my name is Nathan. You're watching Nice at Dice, and today I'm going to be playing this game, Hunted Mining Colony 415. This is a very small box game designed primarily for solo play, though there's a way you can incorporate a second player and play cooperatively if you like, but primarily it's a solo game. It involves some card play and a dexterity element. I think it's a really interesting and unique game, so I wanted to show it off today a little bit. This game is basically inspired by the movie Alien. It is, set on a mining colony in space. You are a person there who is trying to survive and reach a landing pad so you can escape on a spaceship while the mining colony is being overrun by these dangerous aliens that are trying to eat everyone. So you're going to be managing some resources, doing some card play, and making some tosses into this little box to try and hit the alien in the middle in order to make progress in the game. So I'm going to kind of show you the setup real quick, and then we'll get right into it. And I'll walk you through a little bit of how the game works as we play, though this is mainly just to show you the game, not necessarily to teach you how it works. So let's go right to the desk, and we'll get started. Okay, so here's basically the setup for Hunted Mining Colony 415. You have your player dashboard. I'll show you a little bit closer look at this real quick. On this, we're going to be tracking mostly two things. We have time. Time is a limited resource. If you ever run out of time, then you lose the game. And we have this little cube that's going to be moving along to track that. And then you have health. You have 6 health that you start out with. And again, you have a little cube to move along to track that. And if you ever run out of health, you're going to lose the game. Also, whether you're in this portion of the health or this portion of the health determines whether you throw this little disc or the even smaller disc over here to resolve some of this, what they call skill checks. All right, so that's the main dashboard that's going on there. And then you have this card here, which there's another copy of it. I'll show you the other copy instead of picking up that one because I'll mess it up. So this is your pulse rifle. You have 3 clips of ammunition, and you have 4 bullets on it. And over here I have tokens stacked to track that. Okay, you can fire 4 bullets basically, and then you have to expend one of the ammunition clips to reload it. Every time you shoot or reload, it costs you time, so you have to manage that. The main object of the game is to work your way through this deck, which is called the location deck. Somewhere there's, I think, 15 cards here in this deck, and somewhere in the bottom 3 cards is the landing pad that I have to get to. So I have to go through a total of like between 13 and 15 cards in this deck in order to make my escape. And the landing pad, of course, has the alien queen on it, so I have to be prepared to fight her when I get there. This is called the Hunted deck, I think, or the Hunt deck, something like that. This is the main deck of cards that you're going to be going through, and I'll show you how that works out. But basically, there could be some allies in here that I could rescue. There could be some equipment I can pick up. There's going to be hallways and doors, which help me make progress through this deck. And then there's going to be aliens that I might have to fight. We also have 3 alien cards that we keep set off to the side to begin with. These are going to come in to this deck later. Well, hopefully they won't, but they may, and likely will. So let's get right into it and start. So the first thing we're going to do is flip over the top card of this deck. We have right here a med kit. This is a piece of equipment that I can pick up and carry with me and possibly use later. I could discard this card to lose 1 time and gain 1 health. So that can maybe help me, kind of manage my resources, the time and health. In order to pick up this card, though, I need one of these little spyglass symbols. Well, it's not really a spyglass, magnifying glass. It's a search symbol. So I have to find one of these search symbols, which would appear in one of these spots on another card. So for now, it's just going to sit there and not do anything. I'm going to go ahead and draw the next card. Okay, so this is a control panel. Again, if I had a search token, or a search symbol on another card, I could collect this, and then I could use it, discard to gain a key token. Key tokens are going to be useful. But this also has this bell icon. Belt icons are bad because if you ever have 2 or more belt icons and an alien out here, then the alien is going to attack me because I'm making too much noise. All right, here we have a corridor. So this little symbol here, you can see that's the location symbol that's also on these location cards. So this means that if I resolve this card, I get to look at one location. I get to basically make one progress through the location deck. This requires some movement for me to do anything with it, though. And so far, none of these cards are giving me any icons. They're just requiring icons. All right, next card up. Okay, here's another corridor. This one requires 2 movement to resolve, but it's also giving me a search icon. So now let me think if I want to use this search icon to do something else. I think I will. I'm going to use this search icon. So basically, I'm going to use the search icon. I'm going to discard this card, and I'm going to use that search icon to pay this search icon cost down here, which is going to remove this card from in front of me, which means that I no longer have to worry about the noise it's making, and I get to discard it to gain a key token. So here's a key token. I'm just going to put that in front of me here, and all right, now we continue on our way. Okay, we have an alien here. So this alien has a difficulty of 1. That means we have to shoot it 1 time in order to defeat it. And here we have just kind of this reminder that this alien will activate if there are 2 noises out there. All right, so we don't have to worry about him for now. We could go ahead and hide. So hiding lets me spend 1 time to discard all the cards in front of me. See, all I need is 1 search icon to get this card or 1 movement icon to get this card, and I have no noise in front of me. But if another alien comes out, that will also cause the aliens to attack me. So the aliens attack if you have 2 noise out here, or if you have 2 aliens at a time out here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and hide. So I'm going to move this cube down a little bit and discard all 3 of these cards. All right. We'll bring out the next card. Okay, so here we have a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is going to make noise. It gives me a movement icon. It would take 3 search icons to discover this grenade launcher. If I had it, it has some clips, ammo clips, and it has a couple of these that it can shoot. So that is a pretty good weapon. All right. But right now, I don't have the search icons I need for it. So let's see what else we can find. Okay. We have just a regular grenade. It requires 1 search icon to find it, and it's giving me 1 movement icon to spend, but it's also, threatening noise. So now I have 2 noise in front of me. If I draw an alien next, I'm definitely going to have to fight that alien. So I could hide now just to get rid of these 2 cards. That might be a smart move to make. But I think I'm going to push and try and pull another card. Hopefully it's not an alien. It's an alien. Sure enough. Okay, so these are going to go away. And I'm going to have to fight this alien. So this alien has a difficulty of 3 up there. That means that I got to shoot him 3 times to get rid of him. So I have to decide now. I'm automatically going to spend 1 time to do some shooting. And I have to decide how many bullets I want to shoot at him. So I have 4 bullets available. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking these little bullet tokens and I'm going to be throwing them into this box. And I'm trying to land either completely inside this ring or at least touching the ring. Interesting note, I'm standing up for this particular play because I find that I can throw a little more accurately from a standing position. So, you don't have to stand up to play the game, but I just find that it works better for me. And I have found that I can throw 2 tokens with some accuracy, but if I try to throw 3 or 4 tokens at the same time, then it's just a mess. So even though I need to hit him 3 times, I'm just going to throw the 2 bullets right now, because I think throwing any more would probably be a waste. And that means I'm going to take some damage from him. But we'll go for it. All right? So the rules about throwing is your hand has to be not over the box when the tokens leave your hand, right? So you can't just drop them in. right? You can't do that. I'm not, super technical about it from my angle. I'm going to do my best, but you're seeing it from a different angle, top down, so you might say, oh, your fingers went just a little over the edge when you let go. I don't know. It's a solo game, so I'm not going to stress about it. That's not like I'm cheating anybody if I go a little over the edge, but I'm going to try and throw them, from over here, and hopefully it'll all be good. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I got one partially inside the ring and one way off to the side. So I got one hit. I'm just going to take this one bullet that hit him and put it on him as a reminder. The other one goes away, and I'm going to take one damage as the aliens attack me. All right, so now, okay, I got to hit him 2 more times. So I'm going to spend 1 time, throw another 2 bullets. All right, we'll see how this goes. Okay, again, I got one inside the ring, so we'll put that on him as another mark that I hit him. The other one goes away. All right, and I'm going to get hit again. I'm down to 4 health. That's not good. I'm going to have to spend 1 time now to reload, so I'm going to discard one of my clips from there, and I'm going to get 4 more bullets. And then I'm going to spend another time to shoot again, and I'm going to throw 2. Well, you know what? I only need to hit him 1 more time, and I have pretty decent accuracy with 1. So let's just see if we can just use the 1 bullet. Ah, nope. See, I stressed out about it too much. That was a miss. I took another damage. And I'm going to use another time. And let's go for it. Alright, now we got it. Okay. So we can discard all these bullets. Discard that guy. And there we go. Alright, so that was a pretty bad fight all around. I mean, I'm down to 3 HP. I'm halfway dead. And I'm down to 14 time out of 20. So I lost a lot of time and health fighting that guy. Probably not going to be able to win this game, but we'll keep going just to see how it turns out. All right. Another corridor. It gives us a search icon. We need 2 movement icons to, use it. Okay, another corridor. We need 1 movement icon, and this one is creating sound. Okay, now we have an auto gun. So this one is giving us a key icon. That's nice. It's generating sound here. It requires 2 search icons to unlock it. And if we had it, we could discard this card to discard an alien card that's just been drawn or is in the row. This would be a nice card to have, but we only have 1 search icon at the moment. So the question now is, I have 2 noise here. Do I keep pushing by drawing another card? If I do, it might be an alien, then I'll definitely have to fight the alien. Instead, I could hide, and that would let me just discard all these cards, get that noise out from in front of me. But, man, I'd really like to, make some progress here. I haven't really made any progress yet. And of course, the next card is an alien. So all these go away. And we got to deal with this alien. He's a 2. So I'm going to take these 2 bullets. I'm going to lose 1 time. I'm going to try and throw these 2 bullets in here. Hopefully they will both land in the circle, and we will take him out on our first attempt. Let's see. Well, one of them got in. So 1 hit. He's going to do 1 damage to me. I'm going to be down a time as I reload. All right. Then I'll be down another time as I take another shot at him. Let's see. Oh, wow, that one completely missed. So I take another damage, then take another time as I shoot at him again. All right, got him. Okay. So he is defeated, and let's draw the next card. All right, so this is an event card. That's what that exclamation mark means, and it tells us to make a test. If you fail, take 1 damage. Well, if we fail, we will be dead because we only have 1 hit point left. So we're going to try and throw this little token in there. Just like the bullets, we want to get it in the circle or at least touching the circle. And it is not. So we are a deader. Yeah, we're a goner. Okay, so there you go. So that being the case, you know what? We're going to go ahead and reset everything. And we're going to give this another go because that was only about 15 minutes. it can be a very short game sometimes. And it's very easy to reset the game. So let's see how it goes. We're going to load up our pulse rifle there. We're going to reset our health and our time. We're going to take these cards. We didn't touch those cards, so you can just leave them alone. We're going to shuffle this deck again, and we will be all set to make another go at it. All right, and honestly, that's one of the cool things about this game. You can lose very easily, but it is very quick to reset the game and start over if you want to. So, all right, we're going to start with a flamethrower. This creates one noise. It gives us a key icon we can use. That's useful. And if we had 3 search icons to like unlock it for us, it give us 3 of these like fire shots, which are pretty nice. So that would be cool if we get the chance, but those 3 search tokens are hard to get. So let's see what else we find. Okay, so here's a corridor, makes noise, gives us a search token, takes 2 movement to unlock. All right, we've got more noise, we've got another search token, we've got a movement, right? Another search icon, movement icon. This one requires a key to unlock, and this has a key icon. So I think what I'll do, I'll go ahead and discard this to unlock this. So that'll get us, as you can see here, 2 locations. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw the top 2 cards of the location deck, and we're going to resolve one of them. So we have the med bay where we can lose 1 time to heal 2 health. Don't need to do that. Communications, draw the top 3 hunted cards, place them back on top of the deck in any order. Let's do that one. So top 3 here, 2, 3, put them back in any order. Well, I mean, none of them are bad, right? Let's go with this order, all right? So one of the things I'm noticing is none of these have noise and none of them are aliens, so that's good. I know that my next 3 draws are safe. So we're going to go ahead and start drawing. All right, so this card is basically, it's an ammo box. It gives us a movement icon. We need a search icon to pick it up, and it lets us discard this to gain a clip token for the pulse rifle. All right, so that's an option. We got another one of those, and we have a door. So the door requires a key to open, which we don't have a key out here, and it gives us a movement. Well, now I have a few options. So I have 1 search icon that I could use from this corridor to pick up either of these ammo boxes. And I have a total of 3 movement icons between these 3 cards that I could use to travel this corridor. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 ammo boxes to get my 2 movement icons to go through this corridor. So that'll let me reveal the next card from the locations. This is an event. I have to make a test, succeed to draw a location card, resolve it or discard it, fail and lose 2 time. All right, so making a test means I throw this because I'm in the top half of my health, so I get to throw the larger one. And I'm trying to get it in the middle of this. Let's see how that goes. Yep, I'm touching the line, so there we go. So that lets me draw a location card, resolve it or discard it. Okay, this one is a test. Succeed and gain 1 time, fail and lose 1 time. The lift said I could just discard the card that I draw. I don't really want to make this test because I have no time to gain. So I'm not going to risk losing time. All right, but that all worked out really well. I've made some good progress through the location deck this time around. I still have this door in front of me, which gives me 1 movement, requires a key. Let's see what happens next. Okay, we have a med kit. Doesn't give me any icons to open stuff up with. Requires a search in order to pick it up. All right, we have another corridor. This is just like this corridor. Well, actually, it's worse. Oh, wait, no. No, this is... Okay. All right, so this is a good combination. This is what we had out. It gave me one movement, needed a key, and would let me explore 2 locations. This one has a key and would only let me explore 1 location if I were to open it. So I'm definitely going to use this key to open this door. So let's do that. Now I get 2 locations again. I get to choose which one to resolve. We have the supply room. Draw 5 cards. If any of them are a grenade, you may put it into your inventory. Shuffle all other cards back into the deck. And in the air ducts, we have test, succeed and gain 1 time, fail and fight an alien. I'm not going to do this one because, again, I haven't lost any time yet and I don't want to risk fighting an alien. So we're going to do this one, draw 5 cards. If any of them are a grenade. All right. If any of them are a grenade, I put it in my inventory. All right, hey, we do have a grenade, sure enough. So that goes in my inventory. Nice. Okay. Shuffle all other cards back into the deck. Shuffle them back into the deck. So just kind of insert them in there. Partway through. Shuffle it up. All right, so this game is going much differently because mainly how the cards are coming out of the deck. I haven't had to fight any aliens yet. Well, maybe one. Did I fight 1 alien? Yeah, maybe 1 alien. Let's see. No, I haven't fought any aliens yet. Okay, so that's been fortunate. And I've made some pretty good progress through the location deck. So hopefully that trend will continue. All right, we have another corridor, gives me noise, gives me a search icon, it requires 2 movement to make progress there. Okay, we have an event, test, succeed and gain 1 time, fail and fight an alien. Okay, well, we don't have an option with this, we got to do it. Hopefully we succeed, even though we don't, this is not going to help as far as the time goes, but let's go for it. All right, touching the line. So we succeeded, we would gain 1 time, but we hadn't lost any time, so that's irrelevant. Next up, okay, we have a motion detector. Motion detectors are pretty cool. This item will let you discard to draw 3 cards. If any of them are aliens, discard them, place the rest in the row. So that's a pretty cool ability. Gives me 1 movement, makes 1 noise, requires 2 search icons to unlock. So far I can't do anything with any of these cards, except I could use this card. Yeah, I could use the search to pick up this med kit. I don't really need the med kit, but it would get this 1 noise out of the row. Because I have another noise here now, so I've got 2 noise. Want to avoid that. So it wouldn't really, I mean, this isn't helping me right now, but getting this out of the row could be worthwhile. On the other hand, if I have 1 movement icon here. If I draw 1 more card that gives me a movement icon, I'd have 2 movement icons to actually go down this corridor and explore another location. So, do I play it safe by getting rid of these 2 cards, basically? Or do I push it by drawing another card and hoping it's not an alien? I haven't had to deal with any aliens yet. I've got a grenade, which is nice. Man, I don't know. That's a tough call. You know what? So far I've been doing okay. So let's go ahead and push it. And sure enough, we drew an alien. Okay, so all this goes away. Gotta deal with this alien. He needs 3 hits. All right. So for 1 time, I can shoot as many bullets as I want, and I can throw the grenade as well if I like. The problem with that is you start throwing too much stuff in here, and it's all just going to push itself, out of where you actually want it to be. So I'll show you, like with this is nice throwing that in there because it's so big, it's pretty likely to land somewhere useful. But I'm just worried about throwing it in there with the bullets. So I could either throw the grenade or I could throw a couple of bullets. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna throw 2 bullets and the grenade. Again, I don't think this is a wise decision necessarily, but I'm playing it dangerous here. All right, let's go for it. Ha, yeah, so the bullets were completely wasted. The grenade did hit, so we'll put the grenade marker there to keep track of that. He's gonna do 1 damage to me. And I'm gonna use 2 time to throw a couple more bullets. Let's see, hopefully I can get both of these in the circle, but it's not likely. All right, we got 1 in the circle. The other one was wasted, so I'm gonna lose 1 more health. And I'm gonna use 2 time because I'm gonna have to reload my gun and then fire. Go ahead and get rid of that grenade card. It's been used. All right, I'm gonna fire these 2 bullets. Hopefully, I just gotta get 1 hit. All right, we got 1 on the line there, so all good. All right. Well, let's get back to it. Okay, so we have another corridor. Needs 2 movement, provides a search. We have another corridor. It needs 1 movement, provides nothing but makes noise. All right, we have another ammo. Yeah, we have another ammo card. This provides a movement and makes noise, so we could use this movement to pay for the corridor, and that will get rid of both of our noises. And let's go to the next location. So let's do that. We have the morgue. You may lose 1 time to add a key token to your inventory. You know what? So far we're doing all right on time, and I know those key tokens are really useful, so let's do that. All right, next card. Oh, an alien. Okay. So at this point, I think maybe I'll just use 1 time to hide. I don't have to deal with that. Okay. All right, this provides a search, requires a movement to get a location. It's making some noise. Let's draw another card. All right, search, 2 movement, not making any noise. And an alien. That's a pretty big alien too, so I think I'm gonna hide from that alien. It just cost me 1 time. Okay. Search, 2 movement to make progress. Ah, here's one of our allies we can rescue. This is going to give me a movement. It's going to take 2 searches to rescue her. All right, right now we have 1 search. Ah, here we have an event. Test. If you fail, take 1 damage and discard a ally card from your inventory. Okay. Well, I don't have any ally cards in my inventory, so I say ally. I think they're technically crew member cards or something like that. But all right, I don't have any of those, so that's not really at risk. I'm just risking. Do I take 1 damage? So let's see. All right, right in the middle of that, so I passed the test. No problem. All right, let's draw another card. Okay, here we have another one of these crew member cards. They need 2 searches to unlock them. Okay. Let's see. So far we only have 1 noise, and we don't have enough icons, you know, being generated to unlock any of these cards. So we'll just pull another card. All right, now we have 2 noise. We could discard this to gain a key token. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. This needs a search. We have a search right here. So I'm going to discard this to pay for this, and that gets me a key token. So I have 2 key tokens. So if only I can find some of those locations that require key tokens, I'll be in good shape. Hey, sure enough. Okay. This requires a key token, so we'll spend our key token, and we'll get to search 2 locations. So we have the trash compactor and the control center. We decide which one to resolve. The trash compactor, we test. If we succeed, you can lose a time to search the discard pile for a card and add it to your inventory. If you fail, you take 1 damage. All right, and then the control center, draw the top 3 hunted cards, discard 1, place 1 on the bottom of the deck, place 1 on top of the deck. So this is decent. This one would require a test. If I fail, I take damage, which I don't want to do. If I succeed, I can grab any item. See, yeah, I can add any card from the discard pile to my inventory. I know that I've seen some good cards come through here. However, I would still lose the time to do that. I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. You know, I think I'll go for the control center. Draw the top 3 cards, discard 1, place 1 on the bottom of the deck, place 1 on the top of the deck. Do that. See, 3 cards. Alright, well, we'll discard this alien. And we'll put the other alien on the bottom of the deck. And we will put this one on top, which we'll immediately draw. Okay. Alright, so now I could keep holding out for the search icons I need to, you know, rescue Sprinkles. Or I could use this movement icon to make progress on the corridor. And since I'd be waiting for 2 search icons, I think I'm going to go this route. I'll discard that to go down the corridor. Let me see the next location. The next location is the greenhouse. Test. Succeed and gain 1 health. Fail and take 1 damage. I don't have an option on that. Hopefully, I will succeed. Let's see. Yep, we're inside the line there. So I gain 1 health. That's good. Excellent. All right. Next card. Okay, a corridor. It's making a little bit of noise. Requires some movement. Okay, we have another event. This is rescue. Draw until you find a crew card. A bunch of aliens. Bunch of aliens. Lots and lots of aliens. Okay. Not really. There's a bunch of aliens there right away. Okay, well the crew must all be towards the bottom here. Okay, here's a crew card. Alright, so we drew until we found a crew card. Then test. If we succeed, we add it to the inventory. We fail, and then we discard it, and we reshuffle. So we'll go ahead and do the reshuffle. Get that out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to test, and hopefully I'll succeed, and I'll get that crew member in my inventory. Otherwise, I'm going to discard it. Discarding crew members is always bad, so we don't want to do that if we can help it. All right. Discard. Okay, so let's do the test. So for a success, yep, we're inside the line. Okay, so we get to add her to our inventory. She's got a grenade we can use. However, if you use a crew member, basically, like, you lose them. You have to sacrifice them to benefit from their effect. So hopefully we won't have to use her, but it's a possibility there. All right. Oh, hey, another crew member, Hobbs. Okay. So we've got a lot of noise. We've got 2 noise out here now, but we don't have enough. We don't have any icons. None of these are generating icons that we need to unlock anything. So we're basically stuck. So I guess we'll just draw another card. Okay. Here's an explosion. Test. If you fail, take 2 damage. Let's not fail. All right. All good. Next up, an alien. Okay. And we've got 2 noise. So that means everything gets discarded. And we're discarding 2 crew members. And when you discard crew members, you have to add some of these alien cards you had set aside at the beginning into the deck. So we're going to be doing that now. And then we got to deal with that alien there. All right, we only need 1 hit to take out that alien. So that's not bad. I think I am going to Use one time to shoot at him, and I'm just going to shoot with one bullet and hope that is enough. Should I shoot with one or two? I only need to hit him once. Two gives me slightly better chance. I don't know. I'm going to go with one. I'm just going to see if that works. I mean, it's touching the line. All right. How does that look from there? Yeah, it's touching the line. All right. We'll go for it. All right. So, all good. Let's try it over. Okay, we have falling crate, search the deck and discard pile for a motion detector. I think there was one in the discard pile, pretty sure. Motion detector. Yeah, right there. All right. Add it to your inventory and reshuffle. Don't need to reshuffle because we didn't search the deck. And then test. If we fail, take a damage. Didn't fail. All right. Very good. Okay. So we've got a search and a movement. We need a key. We have a key token. I feel like probably we're going to use the key token to do this, but let's pull another card and just find out. Okay, we've got an alien. All right, let's go ahead and use the key token. So we'll use the key token to resolve this. We get to look at 2 locations. Okay, we have a supply room. You can lose 1 time to fully reload the pulse rifle. Or we have a broken bridge where we have to test. If we fail, we take 1 damage and discard a crew card from your inventory. Definitely don't want to do that one. All right, so I can lose 1 time to fully reload the pulse rifle. How are we doing on the pulse rifle? We've still got 2 clips and 1 bullet. All right, I'll lose 1 time because I'm at 12 times. So if I lose 1 time, I go down to 11. And yeah, no, fully reload my pulse rifle. So that's probably a good idea. We'll go with that. All right, now I can draw another card, but I've already got this alien out here, so I think I'm going to hide to get rid of that alien, and then we'll draw the next card. Oh, and it's another alien. Man, I don't know. I could hide again, I guess. I guess I'll hide again. And what's next? Okay, we have a corridor. I'm noticing too, I'm down to 3 cards left in the location deck. So any one of these next 3 cards could be the, the landing pad that I'm trying to get to. So we're getting close to the end of the game here. All right. This gives me a key. It's also making some noise. Requires some movement. Okay. All right, this is also making noise. Gives me a search, a movement, requires a key. I have the key there, so let's use this card to activate this card. Lets me search 2 locations. Pretty good chance I will reach the landing pad. No landing pad. Okay, all right, so we've got our choice between the sewer. Draw 3 cards. If one of them is an alien, it attacks you. Shuffle all non-alien cards back into the deck. Probably don't want to do that. Or the laboratory. You may lose 1 time to draw until you find an alien card, discard it from the game, and reshuffle. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let's see. I mean, we're doing okay on time, especially now that I know this very next card is the last card, so it's got to be the exit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to lose 1 time. I'm going to draw until I find an alien card, which I did right away. I'm going to get rid of that from the game altogether. And then I'd reshuffle, but I didn't really go through any more cards, so I don't need to reshuffle. All right, so let's see what comes out next. Okay, here we go. This gives me 1 movement icon, and this requires a movement icon. So I'm going to use this card to activate this card. Let me go to the last location. And I got to fight the alien queen. If I defeat her, I escape and win. So I need to hit her 3 times. Okay, well, so I'm going to use 1 time to make some attacks. I'm going to roll I'm going to throw two shots. One of them hits, so we'll put that on her. The other one goes away. I take 1 damage from her. I'm going to use 1 time to throw another 2 shots. Maybe I can hit with both of them. Let's see. Nope, I hit with 1 for sure. The other one was way off. I'm going to take 1 more damage. I'm going to need to use 2 time. 1 to reload my gun. And the other one to shoot. And I'm going to shoot with 2 bullets again. Ah, man, both of them missed. All right. Okay. So that was nothing. And then I'm going to use these last 2 bullets. Hopefully one of them hits. Both of them hit. All right, there we go. So we took out the alien queen, and we win the game. And that is that. I was down to 2 health and 3 time. So things were kind of close. And let's see. And here they tell you how to score the game if you want to score the game. So how does that work? All right, 2 points for every health point you have left. So 4 points for that. 1 point for every time. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 points for every face-up crew in your inventory. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1 point for every face-down crew. I don't have any. So 10 points. And there you go. That's how it works. All right. So let's go back up and just do a little recap. All right. So that is Hunted, Mining Colony 415. As you can see, it's a pretty simple little game. Mostly just some card play. And that little dexterity mechanism of either throwing the health tokens in the box to make your checks or throwing the bullets in there to make your attacks, trying to land in that circle. Yeah, it's a pretty simple, pretty fun little solo game. As you saw, I played 1 game and it ended very quickly because I had just kind of a bad string of cards, but it's really quick to set up and play again. And overall, I played 2 games in like 40 minutes or something like that. So very quick, very simple, very fast-paced game. Really captures the theme very well. This isn't really a review, so I'm not going to go any further on it than that, but hopefully that gives you an idea what the game is like to play and the kind of decisions you're making as you go through it, and the different mechanisms and thought processes involved. In any case, I hope you enjoyed watching. My name is Nathan. You're watching Nice at Dice. Thank you so much for joining me, and you enjoy the rest of your day.